Welcome to Grind 365. This here is another episode, and I'm your host, Down Low. Of course, we got a special guest in the building, West Coast legend. Really need no introduction, coming straight out of Compton. Got my man, MC8 in the motherfucking house. What's up with
What's
it?
cracking, fam?
Man, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for being here, first of all.
It's all good.
And first time in Spokane?
Yeah,
Okay, first time in Spokane. Well, welcome to Spokane.
for sure. It's
You know
all
what I'm
good.
saying? We love to have you here as we getting ready for a sports season right now. You watching any sports going down? Basketball, football? I know they got the draft.
Yeah, we're doing a little football. We watched the draft a little bit. You know, the Lakers doing good right now. They
Okay.
just put out the Grizzlies. So, you know,
That's your squad right there, LA Lakers,
yes,
huh?
indeed.
Yes, indeed. How'd you feel when LeBron said he was coming to LA?
You know, whatever it is to help out the team, whatever, I'm not a big focus on one person fan, I'm just a team player.
Yeah.
Whatever it is to help the team out, help the organization, which has been positive. So, that's a good thing. Don't make no comparisons, love Magic Johnson, I love Shaq, I love Kobe, love LeBron. So it's no comparisons. Anything what helps out the team and the organization is what I'm about. So it's all good.
Yeah, and rest in peace, Kobe.
Yes, indeed.
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't the biggest Kobe fan, but when I heard that news, I mean, it damn, you had you in tears.
Definitely.
It's like seeing MJ go. I don't think we could handle that neither. You know what I'm saying? So, your son, I know you got some daughters. Do you got one son or you got?
Yeah, I got my son is about to graduate high school. Been playing football. He's got a scholarship to go to college.
Okay.
So he's about to go. He's about to go take that step. About to lead a nest, so to speak, and go out and venture and try to make a name for himself, build his own character. Try to become a successful grown man, adult. Positive. So that's where we at with it. You know what I'm saying? We get to. Kids get to benefit, sometimes from being in a position that you're in. So sometimes your kids can, follow in the right footsteps. He didn't have to grow up in Compton and, participate in gang banging and
Right.
selling shit like I was. So, all my kids are, kind of got their heads on straight and positive, trying to be positive role models for the community. So that's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? So he's real advocate for football. He's been loving the sport since he was 5. So we're gonna see what he do. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
And he grew up with you coaching them, right?
Yeah, I coach. I've always been a fan of sports, football especially. I played a little bit, in my youth days in high school before the hood took me under.
Okay.
But just want to have that experience, I guess, when you get a son. It's different from when you have daughters. The daughters, tend to gravitate with the moms and, and I'm not too girly and shit.
Yeah.
I'm a man's man. So having a son, you want to try to figure out, what their path is going to be. I didn't know. I knew I didn't want him to venture into wanting to be no rapper and shit like that. So,
Hey, why was that though? Just as far as the rapper.
because it's nowadays the rap game is a little difficult for the youth. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to come in this game with the aspect of not having animosity and tension. A lot of the youths like to, come at each other on that aspect.
Okay.
I didn't want him to have to travel that diss road or, I'm the new rapper out and so the dudes around the corner don't like me, so
Yeah,
it's
right.
fuck him. And that's really the aspect of a lot of rap in the day with the youth. And then just being in the music business, you know what I'm saying? Firsthand, being in this shit for over 30 years, knowing what you have to deal with as far as, getting into the game and, dealing with people and different aspects of labels and percentages and money and if this record is going to be successful or not, or, so I wanted him to take a different route than I took. So I just started signing him up for shit,
Yeah.
Let's try soccer. Let's try baseball. Let's try basketball. Let's try football. Let's try this. Let's try that. I didn't want his interest to become, I want to get in the studio. You know what I'm saying? So once he got interested with a sport, which was football, I just became the head coach,
Okay.
Had to, just had to fill out an application, had to pass a background check, all that type of shit. But, I think it kind of built a relationship to where, he could trust my decisions and shit. And then I could be there for him. There's a lot of kids, without fathers around, so the stereotype of us, with no black fathers in the home and that type of shit. So, I just wanted to, be there, show him I was the head coach. Kids looked up to me because of that, and other dads looked up to me because what I sacrificed, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I would turn down shows and tours because, coaching football was a year-round thing. It starts in the summer and then practices and, kids and building relationships with their families and bonding. And then you're traveling different places and, building bonds like that during practice. And so it's a year-round thing. So I had to turn down a lot of shit when I was coaching. And that happened for 13 years. So, it's a different perspective.
Yeah.
It was cool. As I say, living the normal life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though motherfuckers knew who I was, and it gave me the chance to be normal. Go to backyard pool parties with families and shit who necessarily wasn't in my field of work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got motherfuckers who work in construction and people working in real estate and just normal people, and so it was good to have that. And it was also, like I said, to build that bond with him. Now he's 18, 19, finna graduate high school. He earned a scholarship to go to Valparaiso University.
Congratulations.
So he's gonna play some football, get him an education. And, let's see what, happens
Yeah.
in the next 4 years, of what he wants to become, Like I said, if you look at the NFL draft right now, we had 3 black quarterbacks taken in the first round, 1, 2, and 4. So, it just sets the precedent of what these boys can achieve.
Yeah.
And a lot of these kids, Bryce, he played football right down the road from us in Santa Ana, so
Okay.
he's, CJ grew up, he played football in Rancho Cucamonga. My son played against them in high school. So, he played for Snoop Dogg's league, it's a lot of aspects that these kids can now, put in perspective that they can try to achieve, just like when I was rapping, when I started rapping, it makes some kids feel like, I can achieve something. This dude from the neighborhood, whatever, and look at what he's become. So those dreams can be achieved by some of these young men, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm glad that, my son gets an opportunity to get a scholarship, something that he earned, he worked hard for, and now he can go out and try to prove himself, and who knows where he can get,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
24/7, 12 months a year, 365. 65.